They're kind of just sitting it all out for everyone. Oh, I got cheese. Make that noise. Pretzels. I'm gonna say
Good afternoon, welcome back to another video. Out hiking in Boonoo Boonoo National Park. It's spelled Boonoo Boonoo, but it's pronounced Boonoo Boonoo, indigenous name. It's pretty close to other national parks that I've been in, made videos of, including Bald Rock and Girraween. Not too far out of the town of Tenterfield, passed through many times, but Boonoo Boonoo, for whatever reason, I always skipped over. So we're out today on a hike. Just saw the Boonoo Boonoo Falls. It's very, very packed. Today is Easter Sunday, so there's a lot of people out and about. I went to mass yesterday evening, and today I'm out in nature hiking the Platypus Trail. Forgive me if I'm a bit rusty with the filming. I have not filmed at all since returning from Sri Lanka, which is over 2 months ago now. This year has just flown by. Filmed a lot in Sri Lanka. Still, obviously, time of recording, still have a bunch of videos from the trip to edit, put together and post. So yeah, I have no idea when this video will be up. Probably hopefully within the next month or two. But yeah, just been super busy with work. Still working at my old job. Also doing a work placement through my university. The last thing I have to do before finishing the course and graduating. I'm studying environmental science at University of Southern Queensland, for those of you who don't know. So very close to finishing. I've done all my major coursework. I just have to finish off this placement, do my final report project, and then we will be done. I'm on track to graduate come June, July, so very excited for that. Just been busy getting that done, and of course work, all that other stuff. So yeah, just had a lot going on. Obviously, after the trip to Sri Lanka, I just wanted to settle back in the routine. Haven't been out here filming much at all. Yeah, haven't really been out on many hikes. Been out in nature a fair bit. Been doing my placement with a local ranger group, which I've thoroughly enjoyed so far. My goal for a while now has been to do some work as a ranger. So yeah, I'm on track with that. Doing a placement, and then hopefully down the track I'll secure some more permanent employment in that sort of position. It's been great so far. I'll talk more about it as we go. It's good to be back making videos. I've got a new camera now that I'm testing out today for the first time. So yeah, please do give me feedback on the video quality. Hopefully it should be significantly improved compared to all my previous videos. For those of you who missed out on what happened, I drowned my GoPro in Sri Lanka. The seal must have... I've gone underwater with my old GoPro many times. But yeah, the seal must have been worn out. So yeah, a bit of moisture got into the battery SD card compartment. Thankfully, I managed to rescue all the footage I had on the SD card, but yeah, the GoPro, the internal electronics seemed to be completely dead. I took out the battery, tried putting a new one in, putting it rice, drying it all out, but no, the internal electronics are completely stuffed, and yeah, that's it. My old GoPro is dead. So got a new camera now, trying it out today. Boonoo Boonoo National Park, dry eucalypt woodland, a lot of native species here. You can see a bunch of beech, she oaks, eucalypts, and there's a lot of native species. It looks quite nice, not too many invasives. See some native box in the distance. Very nice. Smells of nature. It's great to be back. There's nothing like being home, back out in the Australian bush. Really, that trip, it was great. I'm half Sri Lankan, for those of you who don't know, so it really was good to visit the country, connect with family that I still have over there, and yeah, connect to part of my heritage is an important part of who I am. The more I travel, the more I gain a deeper sense of appreciation for this country, Australia. It's where I was born and raised, and yeah, as I get older, as I travel more, I really love and appreciate this land a lot more. So it's great to be out hiking in Boonoo Boonoo National Park. When I get back into the swing of things, lots more hiking videos. There won't be anything much in terms of travel and road trips, so really just some local hikes and showing a bit more into my day-to-day life. I've only wandered a short distance off the beaten path. Massive crowds at the picnic area and where all the walks start. There's a few short ones just going to the lookouts, and yeah, I just wanted a short distance, and I now have this whole area to myself. Well, a lot of people go for a swim down there. Well, if I come back, maybe I'll jump in, have a nice dip here. Really cool. Just walk past this bugger. Looks like a red-bellied black snake. Not the most venomous snake, but believe me, you don't want to get bitten by them. You don't want to mess around with snakes. So yeah, I just walked past right there. Didn't even see. So yeah, we're into autumn now. It's been cooling it off a lot. Now it's slithering away. No more sign of him. I just walked through, minding my own business, and yeah, red bellies are usually quite placid. Thankfully not much to worry about there, but still a bit close for comfort. It's been cooling down a lot. We are now into autumn. April's quite a nice month, but snakes are still active, so we still have to be on the lookout. Whew, man, got the heart racing a bit. We are in the middle of the Australian bush. There's no phone service here, so yes, gotta be on the lookout. Passing a few people. Track's not that busy compared to the main picnic area going towards the falls. It's quite dry. We haven't had any significant rain in the last 6 weeks. So yeah, we really do need some. Keeping our eyes peeled for any more red bellies or any other slithery friends. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about where this channel goes from here, because I've really been quite unsure what exactly I want to do from here on out. As you will probably notice over the next few weeks, the style of these vlogs is going to begin changing quite a bit. I'm not spending so much time editing. It's a lot more raw, just putting clips together. I'll still document what I'm doing, but in terms of being a travel channel, that is something that is subject to change. Because yeah, the challenge I'm having, I don't travel that much. I've got a lot of other things going on. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm really just doing this as a hobby, and I've on the few trips that I've done, I have tried to really get this channel off the ground without much success. The YouTube game is definitely not as easy as it used to be. I've tried quite a few different strategies, but it's definitely not easy as a small channel, as a creator who's starting out. I mean, I've been at this for over 2 years now. At the time of recording, I've got 650 subscribers, so it's not nothing, but really my goal is I want to get this channel monetized. It's really been my long-term goal, get this channel monetized. So for that I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. Now I was actually on track to reach the 4,000 watch hours, because I had a few videos that did really well, especially from my last Sydney and Melbourne trip. But yeah, it's been over a year now, so those watch hours no longer count. So really need to up my game, be more consistent, which is hard. It's hard when you're not doing this as your main gig. It's just a side hustle, a hobby for me. But at the same time, I really do want to get more exposure, get this channel going. Because I do enjoy making videos, but at the same time, if you're putting a lot of effort into putting videos together and all that, and you don't really see much results, it does get quite disheartening. Any creator will tell you that. Like people will say, oh yeah, don't focus on the stats, numbers don't matter, but which is true. Like you shouldn't just focus, shouldn't just do content creation just for the sake of growth and numbers. It should be something that you do only, ultimately to do it successfully, you do have to enjoy it. But it's a fine line. Like at the end of the day, if I put a lot of effort into a video and no one sees it and it doesn't do well, then really, what's the point? By my standards, I've had some videos that have done really well that really I didn't think much about it, didn't really put that much effort into it. I just thought, oh, hey, it's doing well. And I've had videos that I've put a lot of effort in that really haven't done well whatsoever. So yeah, it's been tricky to find that right balance. But really, you may have noticed I'm not putting as much effort into editing anymore. I'm really just taking clips, putting them all together, trying to make it flow, of course, but I'm not putting that much effort into like adding extra information or transitions or anything like that. I'm trying this year, I'm really trying to focus on the 80-20 rule. If you don't know what that is, basically the 80-20 rule says that 20% of the effort will get you 80% of the result. It's kind of like an asymptote where it goes up, you just put a little bit effort and you start putting more, a little bit more effort, and then rapidly you'll see more success. But eventually it gets to the point where to just get that little bit better, it just becomes harder. I'm trying to stop putting in effort that only gets me minimal results. I'm trying to focus on what actually gets results. Alright, where are we? Okay, we've come up to a road here. It's the way back. Goes down to the river. Alright, this is the river track. I don't want to do the full river track. I'm trying to find the way to Platypus Camping. Alright, let's go down here, see what we can find. Alright, well this track abruptly ends down here in the Boonoo Boonoo River. Okay, well, I'm not exactly sure where we're going. I looked at the map. At the start, I want to go into one of the loops. I don't want to do the full river view walk. That's like a 16-kilometer return walk. It's a bit longer than I want to do today. For that one, definitely would have to come and start a lot earlier. I had other things to do this morning. Alright, we're going to go and try to find links up to the Platypus Trail. Platypus Trail or the other campground. I want to do one of those and link up. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying, I'm trying to focus on putting in the 20% effort that gets me 80% of the result. Alright? Because really, one of the things I've struggled with in the past is paralysis by analysis, over-analysis, where I'll just constantly second guess and over-analyze myself, and it will get to the point where I'll just get nothing done. Alright? And I've had to learn to stop over-analyzing, stop focusing on all these minute details, and focus more on the big picture. Focus on putting in that 20% focus on the 20% of action that gets me 80% of the result, because ultimately then if I'm doing that with say content creation, it will free up a lot more time and energy to put into other things, because content creation is not the main focus at the moment. So really I have to be smart with where I put my time. Like I've certain videos I put a lot of time and effort into making, into editing. I haven't got that many results. Alright, well, I know where we are now. This links up to the main road. This is the main road that we drove in. So, okay, well, there's no other trail leading up from here, so I guess we're going to have to continue on the Riverview track. And yeah, hopefully we'll come to an intersection where we will get to one of the other picnic areas. Probably a better idea would have been to park somewhere up here, walk all the way to the falls, and then return. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to shift my focus now with content creation on, all right, well, what are the things that I found that have worked? What are the things that haven't worked? The things that haven't worked, don't bother with that. Like one thing that I used to spend time with doing on each video is tags. The consensus that I found just by doing my own research, experimenting with my own videos and talking to other creators, these days tags really don't matter anymore. What matters more is your title, your description, putting keywords, in the title, description, and thumbnail, of course, to get people to click on. So I'm trying to focus on that, especially the title, description. I know my thumbnails could be better. Like most of my videos are just raw images that I crop out of parts of my videos, and I know I could put text and make it a lot better. I have tried to use AI to make some better thumbnails, but interestingly enough, as soon as I started using AI to make thumbnails, those videos did really poorly. Really poor click-through rate, even though the thumbnails themselves look pretty decent. Yeah, those videos did not perform good whatsoever. So I'm not using AI for that anymore. And yeah, AI is an interesting thing. So all of my videos on here are real. All my videos on here is raw footage. What you see is raw clips put together. I don't use AI at all in any of these videos. I have used AI to help me, of course, like I said, making thumbnails. I do use AI sometimes to help with title ideas, descriptions, just to bounce off ideas. But really, I've stopped using it for that as well. I'm at the point where I do have a bit of AI fatigue, where I'm just sick and tired of AI. There's so much rubbish AI slop on the internet now. So really, I'm at the point where I try not to use AI. So I experimented with AI thumbnails. That failed. So I'm not going to bother with that anymore. No point. Thumbnail, titles, descriptions, I try to do it all myself now without any input from AI. Sometimes I will still use it, but yeah, I try to not use AI, because when it comes to creative tasks, I think AI has become really detrimental. Of course, there's the issue with plagiarism and art. Like, we all thought that AI is going to, first of all, replace like technical precision tasks, but interestingly enough, one of the first things that AI has gone after has been art. I would say that's really not good whatsoever. Art is one of those things where art is one of those things that needs to be human centered. Like, there's so much AI slop out there, and I don't know, when I see AI art, AI generated videos, it just makes me feel a bit sick inside. So I won't have AI in any of my videos. That's a promise I make. That's a promise I make right now. All these videos is real. I'm walking through the woods here. There's no green screen, no AI. And yeah, I'm not going to make AI thumbnails anymore either. So yeah, comment down below what your opinion on AI is. I'm not at the point where I'm saying, okay, never use AI. Like, yes, it can be a useful tool in certain tasks, but I'm definitely now more leaning towards, I prefer not to use AI. More and more research is coming out now that AI does, once again, like social media, like the internet as a whole, it does have an impact on our ability to focus, our ability to think critically. So yeah, I try my best not to use AI. Yeah, that's a bit of a rant on that. Maybe I'll make another video discussing that, but yeah, those are my thoughts on AI. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Continuing along the river track, we'll just keep on going. We'll see if I do the whole loop. Eventually I'll probably turn around. I don't want to be out here forever. I don't want to get back in the dark, so we'll see where we go. And snake number 2. It's like a carpet python. Non-venomous. Wow. That's about 1.5 meters. Wow. Certainly are active today. It's been cooling off a lot, so they are probably They're probably moving around a lot at the moment, getting ready for hibernation as we head into the cooler months. Yeah, it's a beautiful carpet python. I do like on this camera that I can zoom. I can zoom 2 times. My old GoPro couldn't zoom at all. This one you can zoom 2 times. And wow, that is beautiful. If you have a carpet python around, that's a good sign. They keep the venom. They're very territorial, and they keep the venomous snakes away. All right, we'll just watch, wait for him to go across to the side. Stomp the feet a bit. Let me sense our vibrations. Moving off to the right side. I'm here on the left. Okay. Right, we're good. We're good. Slowly walk past. Okay. Keep on going. Ooh, another. Oh yeah, in terms of wildlife to watch out for, well, obviously snakes we've already seen too. Rock wallabies. That's right. This region, this area has rock wallabies. We're in the Granite Belt region, which straddles the border of Queensland and New South Wales inland. It's on the western part of the Great Dividing Range, overlapping the Queensland-New South Wales border, Granite Belt region. As you will have already seen, lots of granite boulders around. So yeah, there is the brush-tailed rock wallaby. I've never seen one of those in the wild before, but it's like a normal wallaby, but they have extra padded paws. So they're very agile. They're built to easily get around terrain such as this. They're very rocky, steep in some places, but yeah, they're very agile, can easily get around. Alright, I've turned onto Mackay's trail. We're not on the river trail anymore, so this is one of those return options, 12Ks. Yeah, I've been going a bit over an hour now, so we'll go a bit further. I'm not sure how far I am from the picnic area or campsite, wherever we're going. It's pretty similar anyway, the Mackay's and the Platypus Trail. So yeah, we'll go for one of those a bit longer and then eventually turn around. I've been taking my time, not rushing into anything. Yeah, if I don't see anything significant soon, I'll probably turn around. But apart from that, nothing much, just enjoying a nice stroll through this woodland. Saw some signs of fire here. There was, a few years ago, we did have a fire come through. This is all new growth that has come up. But yeah, it's amazing how quickly the bush can regenerate and recover after a fire like that. So yeah, that's it. Next time I'll probably would start a hike somewhere further down. I wouldn't drive all the way up to the main picnic area. It gets really busy there. I mean, that's where the look at is. It's where a lot of people just come for that. But yeah, I reckon I would go ahead and yeah, start somewhere further up and make my way down, rather than what I'm doing, starting at the end, walking up and then having to return. So yeah, that's it. Onwards and upwards. Well, what do you know? I'm on my way back on the river track, pretty close to where I saw the python before. The python was like just here, and now it looks like we have another slithery friend on the track. This looks like another red belly. It wouldn't be the same one as before. We're quite a ways away, but yeah, it's another red belly by the look of it. Oh, face is zoomed in. Yeah, snakes very active at the moment. Really got to be on the lookout. Alright, I'm going to try to make my way through here, walk around. Ooh, there it's going. There's going. Is that brown? I don't know. It looks like a red belly. Yeah, that is a red belly. Okay, ooh. Yep, alright, he's going. He or she is going. Red belly's going. Good. They're very placid, thankfully. Yeah, I can see. There we go. There we go. Okay. Slow. That's another big one, about 1 meter long. Whoa. Man, this is Snake Central. Definitely need to be on the lookout. My eyes are just peeled on the ground. Okay. Well, there we go. Snake number 3. on this walk I've had a good think about what exactly I want to do in the future regarding content creation, because what I've realized since returning home from the Sri Lanka trip, I don't just want to be another travel vlogger, really. Like, I love watching travel vlogs. There's a bunch of creators I watch, and I was inspired watching other creators. I was inspired to give it a go myself, and I'm glad I did. But what I've realized since returning home from Sri Lanka is that drive and that passion to want to create this sort of content, it's honestly gone. Like, I love hiking, I love being out in nature, I love traveling. That will never change. But what has changed is my drive and passion of turning it into content, like making videos, filming, really. That's really the main reason. I mean, I've said, yeah, I'm busy, this, that, but at the end of the day, you can always find time to do things that you enjoy. And really, since returning home from the Sri Lanka trip, I just haven't had that drive and that passion to want to make content. And it's a common thing. Many creators will go through that, where you have creative burnout and you need a break. We all need a break from time to time. But I had a break. I've already had like a significant break from making videos, and I don't know, now to me it's like I want to make videos, but I'm not exactly sure what type of videos I want to make at this stage. So this will probably be one of the last of these kinds of videos that you see from me. Really, now what I'm thinking about is pivoting this channel into a whole new direction. And yeah, look, it's not good to change niches, all that, once you get a channel established, but my channel is still not established, right? My channel is still small, so that means I have the freedom and flexibility to be able to pivot. So while my channel is small, experiment, go around, pivot by all means, and then eventually, if I keep at it, I will succeed. I will. Because look, it's important to stay positive and not give up, right? That's true. So I'm by no means giving up. But at the same time, if you do something long enough and it's just not working, then perhaps you've got to do some self-reflection and really figure out what's gone wrong, or what might not even be. It might not even be what's gone wrong. It might just be, well, what hasn't gone right. It might not even be anything about you. It might just be you haven't found the right niche yet. So yeah, I don't know, I just thought I would ramble on a bit about my thoughts regarding content creation, making videos. So yeah, there's going to be some changes coming up on this channel. I have more to think about, more decisions to make, but yeah, I just thought I'd get that off my chest. I've still got a bunch of Sri Lanka videos to work on, so yeah, that takes priority for the time being. I still have time to think about it, but I think for now, this will just be a once-off video. I'm gonna go quiet for a while and not really film any videos, but yeah, anyway, it was good to test out this camera. I don't regret getting this camera because I will still be making videos, but yeah, quite a bit's gonna change. So yeah, keep my eyes peeled for snakes, keep an eye out, but apart from that, I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, give the video a like, hit the notifications, all that good jazz. And yeah, stay tuned for future content in whatever form it is on. I may lose some followers, people who have chosen to subscribe for my travel and hiking content. There will still be elements of that here, but there's going to be some significant changes as well. So yeah, whether you choose to unsubscribe or follow me on to wherever this endeavor takes me, I'm grateful. So yes, I'll see you all in the next one. Onwards and upwards. This is a rock wallaby. You can see very large paws actually. Brush-tailed rock wallaby.
Bye.